Hey, everyone. Welcome to Addy News. So let's started. Palestine. UN calls for end to violence in Jerusalem. The United Nations called on Tuesday for an end to the violence in Jerusalem. The violence has been ongoing for several weeks and has resulted in the deaths of several Palestinians and Israelis. Palestinians protest Israeli flag march. Palestinians protested on Tuesday against an Israeli flag march that was taking place in Jerusalem. The march was seen as a provocation by Palestinians and led to clashes between Palestinians and Israeli security forces. Palestinian Authority says it will not cooperate with Israel. The Palestinian Authority said on Tuesday that it would not cooperate with Israel in the wake of the recent violence in Jerusalem. The PA said that it would not allow Israel to carry out security operations in the West Bank and would not allow Israeli settlers to enter Palestinian areas. India. India reports record heat wave. India is experiencing a record heat wave, with temperatures reaching up to 45 degrees Celsius, 113 degrees Fahrenheit. The heat wave has caused widespread power outages and has led to the deaths of at least 25 people. The Indian government has issued a red alert for several states, warning of a severe heat wave. India's economy grows at slowest pace in 6 years. India's economy grew at its slowest pace in 6 years in the fourth quarter of 2022. The growth rate was 4.1%, down from 5.3% in the third quarter. The slowdown is being attributed to a number of factors, including the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic and the war in Ukraine. India's inflation rate hits 8-year high. India's inflation rate hit an 8-year high in April 2023. The inflation rate was 7.79%, up from 6.95% in March. The rise in inflation is being attributed to a number of factors, including the rising cost of food and fuel. Pakistan. Pakistan's economy grows at slowest pace in 9 years. Pakistan's economy grew at its slowest pace in 9 years in the fiscal year 2022-23. The growth rate was 3.91%, down from 5.37% in the previous fiscal year. The slowdown is being attributed to a number of factors, including the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic and the war in Ukraine. Pakistan's inflation rate hits 13-year high. Pakistan's inflation rate hit a 13-year high in April 2023. The inflation rate was 13.8%, up from 12.2% in March. The rise in inflation is being attributed to a number of factors, including the rising cost of food and fuel. Pakistan's rupee hits record low against US dollar. Pakistan's rupee hit a record low against the US dollar in May 2023. The rupee fell to 192 rupees per US dollar, down from 180 rupees per US dollar in April. The fall in the rupee is being attributed to a number of factors, including the country's current account deficit and the rising cost of imports. Iran. Iran nuclear talks resume in Vienna. Iran nuclear talks resumed in Vienna on Tuesday. The talks are aimed at reviving the 2015 Iran nuclear deal. The deal, which was negotiated by the Obama administration, was designed to prevent Iran from developing nuclear weapons. The deal was abandoned by the Trump administration in 2018. Iran's economy suffers under U.S. sanctions. Iran's economy is suffering under U.S. sanctions. The sanctions have led to a sharp decline in the value of the Iranian rial and have made it difficult for Iran to import goods and services. The sanctions have also led to an increase in inflation and unemployment. Iran's government cracks down on dissent. Iran's government is cracking down on dissent. The government has arrested and detained hundreds of people who have criticized the government or who have participated in protests. The government has also shut down independent media outlets and has blocked access to social media. Please like, share, and subscribe to Addy News. Thank you for watching. See you soon.